just gonna switch that over.
So last time
On Dragon Ball Z.
D&D. You guys kept up with your escape as the Marines swarmed the docks. You lost your ship. A lot of you lost quite a lot of stuff. To name a few, fucking Cloud lost his medicine books that had the recipes for making potions.
Wait, you know what I just realized I lost?
You lost all your spices, Drake.
And something else.
Dials.
I lost my recipes from Sanji.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no!
Oof.
All of my recipes I have from Sanji are gone.
Animus lost his books. Mantis probably lost some stuff as well. And Tempest here lost 2 of his javelins because he didn't pick them back up. He threw them on the dude on the side of the ship, missed them both, and never went and picked them back up before leaving on the ship.
That's his own.
Not only that, he also lost his dials.
I only bought one, the heat dial. That was it.
He lost his heat dial. Drake also lost his dials he used for cooking.
I lost a lot of stuff.
But
Oh,
then,
there's
the only
also-
person left with dials, Mantis and his
also-
Milky Dials.
There's also the fact that, you know, Drake did lose something else.
A friend.
Attacking
best
my
friend.
friends.
I'm going to kill you.
Yes. It wasn't even me, but I'm excited.
You all were separated from a friend. You don't know if he's dead. The last
think he's
thing
all
you
dead.
saw was him fighting off hordes of Marines that were charging him.
And he was defeating them easily.
He was cutting a few down.
That's our boy.
He was
Well-
putting in that work.
He's definitely alive, right, guys?
I'm 1,000,000,000% sure that he's maybe alive.
And with that,
I give it a 50-50.
we resume session.
But 50-50 is a solid.
You guys are currently just floating there in the ocean. Sails aren't up, nothing. You know, just stationary.
We
Okay. Well, we
contemplate
should
life.
definitely.
There's an island in the distance that can be seen, but your navigator is preoccupied right now watching the unconscious prisoners.
Okay.
Crispy time.
Forgot we had
We
this.
should at minimum get the boat moving. Just
We talked about
considering.
this. Please no melting faces.
I know. I'm just making jokes. honey,
Please
don't
no
worry.
blood eagling. I was the one describing the melting faces, and the blood eagle made me very uncomfortable.
You could have just said no. I would have done something else.
Mantis made a rule that we're not allowed to melt anybody's faces anymore.
Anyway, okay,
Drake's not gonna
guys.
follow that
Or
rule.
mutilate the
No more blood
corpses.
eagles.
I could have just done something else if it made you that uncomfortable.
No,
Alright.
Blood Eagles, that's the only thing they said no to, right? The
Technically,
only
all other
thing-
forms of torture are
No
on
more
the
face
table.
melting.
Okay, I'll take.
Honey,
a note
I
to
melted the
avoid.
face off of another Marine.
Cloud, not again.
I don't even have
That's
that.
how
It would be
Cloud-
Drake who would do
Cue
that.
laugh track.
Hmm.
So anyway, we should get the boat moving at the very minimum. I don't know if it would be most productive. I don't know how strategically viable it would be to go to
Scream.
that island.
Why must I
right
scream?
now.
I don't want to scream.
Just considering the Marines might be on our tails.
No,
But at the very,
see,
at the very
punching
minimum,
bag?
staying in this particular spot is definitely a bad idea.
And again, I do want to mention there were no other ships at the dock when you left, and you have been traveling for about a day and a half.
Oh, okay. Well, in that
As it
case-
like it took a day and a half for you guys to reach the surface, and there weren't any other ships at the dock when you blasted up through the geyser.
Okay.
Has anyone checked for like supplies on the ship and see how much we've had in the first place?
Nope.
I'm staying down with the prisoners.
Y'all have been soaking for a day and a half.
In that case, well, I'm just gonna establish a message with Drake real quick and just say that let me know when the prisoners are awake. I am going to assess how much supplies are on the ship and other various vital information.
Roger.
Roger, where?
And then I will go do that.
The original Pirate King?
Oh, D. Roger.
Yep, he's one of our prisoners.
Wow.
He's gonna open his eyes, look at Drake, and then Drake is just gonna fall over dead.
Yeah, that will happen.
Strong
Everyone
enough.
everyone on the top ship will just be like, do, and you'll just hear
Divine departure.
There's just something a hole inside the ship.
All right.
No
So-
explaining how that happened. Just a hole.
no, not whole. The ship is just suddenly cut in half.
Oh yeah, true.
So having gone and begun to explore the ship, how we looking on supplies and such?
So the
Also,
first
wasn't
thing-
Drake carrying some on his person?
Nope.
No, I dropped it all off.
Wonderful.
So first thing would be the as we mentioned last time, it was like 200 gold for everyone, but 250 to somebody. I don't remember who got it.
I think
I
it
think
was me.
Yeah, I think it was you.
Either way, that should all already be added on and everything. There is probably looks like you can estimate by just an eyeball, you're nowhere near as good as this thing as Drake would be, but you would guess maybe a week worth of supplies.
Okay.
You get the sense maybe they were like restocking on the island as well
All right.
at Fishman.
Any documents or anything else that would be potentially either relevant or important?
That would be, you guys were going to look in the captain's quarters, but you eventually moved the prisoners from the captain's quarters to the brig.
Yeah. So I would like to, after assessing the supplies, go there.
You go back to the captain's quarters. So you'll read this ship belongs to a captain and not the admiral, which I feel like is probably a very safe assumption for you. You would assume the admiral ship would have been a lot bigger.
Mm-hmm.
But it is by the name of Captain Ronco. I'm gonna write that in the thing, just so you guys have it. Like that. And it would be a safe assumption to say that was the blonde-haired man that you guys saw with Admiral Sawyer, who is totally not Creighton from Isekai.
No. Who?
Could be anyone, yeah.
The picture I used for the captain was one of the party's NPCs in Isekai D&D.
No.
I would have killed him.
That's so fucked up. Creighton did nothing but help you.
Mataku's here and he's very confused, and all of a sudden.
I can't remember the guy from my Isekai campaign. What's his name?
I thought it was Jeremy.
Yeah. We need a summon named Jeremy.
He had a son
Yeah,
named
he had
Jeremy.
Someone named Jeremy.
His name was
I deleted
Unless you're
it.
talking
Woodsdale?
about
Truesdale?
Truesdale. That was it.
Truesdale. Maybe I'll bring him back
Truesdale,
for
a name of Drake's that I never could pronounce properly.
Motaku.
Otaku.
Otaku.
Yeah. We'll bring those characters back for the
One Piece
Marines.
Marines.
Yeah.
And of course, the campaign I ran for one session that never got back to.
Yes, Ruby Brimstone and the old Turtle Man. Tortoise Man.
We'll bring it back. We will.
It's not
Yeah.
But
happening.
yeah, but you're gonna do solo leveling.
Yeah, I've
I'm-
actually already finished it, so.
Oh yeah, about that. I'm not friends with Queen anymore.
Oh no.
There.
Not because of the D&D session, because of
But
something
King,
else.
You know, I've already created another D&D campaign. It's just we need to start it.
My character's already built
Anyway.
and ready.
Ah! I bit my tongue.
Don't do that.
I bit my tongue while sneezing.
That's
Ooh,
bad.
that's like somehow worse. Ooh.
That sounds like it would be
Fine.
much more painful and difficult.
I'm
Extra
bleeding.
poison damage.
I'm bleeding.
No.
Get back here, you
Go to the
coward.
doctor.
Yeah. Or I can taste blood.
Oh.
The taste of blood is not that bad, actually.
Wow. You know, considering your
That
recent
was-
actions
Are
in
you
campaign,
okay?
that is a
That
wild
was
comment.
yeah. I'm
I
bleeding.
don't care.
Drake, I'm bleeding.
Wild comment to make.
Why are you
at-
bleeding,
I bit my tongue while sneezing.
babe? Do I need
I
the
like
stick
the
again?
taste of my own blood.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm getting the stick.
Alright, so. It is captain's quarters belonging to Captain Ronco. He seems to be a captain that works directly under Admiral Sawyer, who was the large, lanky-looking dude with the tentacle hands.
Ah, he was the anime dude. That definitely has no other repercussions.
What do you mean?
Tentacles in anime. That's all I'm gonna say.
Shut the fuck up. You're
I
sleeping on
don't
the
think
couch
it's anime
tonight.
anymore.
I always sleep on the couch.
Yeah, sleep on there more.
But before I
Who
forget,
takes up my spot in the bed?
definitely check out this game, King of Avalon. Until May 30th, the sponsorship will be going. Check it out.
Yes, the sounds of the kitchen ASMR playlist.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
What was
Want me to-
that laugh?
Let me just see how low I can go while reading out a cream cheese recipe real quick. Anyway,
So,
not a cream cheese, cheesecake. Anyway, go on.
Well, I would need, if you're going to be switching around this, I would need a roll from you.
Okay. I literally just got water on my hands. Let me try to.
Yeah, I should probably let me close out Verity's thing because
No, I got it. I opened my phone successfully with wet fingers. I got a waterproof case. Anyway.
All those memes where like
I
starts
don't- I
typing
don't know
words
what-
and texting.
I don't know what I'm gonna play for a new character in your campaign.
That's well, I mean. Anyway,
Here's
Uh,
Did your
Wonderwall.
character die?
I sacrificed my character to save cats yesterday.
Oh,
Yep.
like cool.
now is the host of the current
Kind
antagonist.
of the opposite.
Anyway, investigation.
Sacrifice
Here we go.
themselves.
That's gonna be a 28.
All right.
We were looking for a 30.
There is a note from Admiral Sawyer to Captain Aramco, telling him to report to Seaway Island to assist Agent Lotus
Okay.
with her mission.
Okay.
And with the note is a log post.
Oh, okay.
Along with that isn't there a specific type of pose you have to have for the Grand Line, or for for the New World?
I thought we already
Yeah.
got it.
Not for the New World.
Yeah, the triple orb thing.
Yeah, you hadn't got one for the New World. There is one on the ship though.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and bring all these to Drake.
There's one in the captain's quarters, and because I always think it's a cool thing ships could do, like they do in Sea of Thieves, how there's when you're turning the wheel, or when you're manning the wheel in Sea of Thieves, there's a compass right next to the wheel. There's one like bolted next to the wheel as well.
Okay.
But yeah, there is a eternal pose or whatever it's called, log pose, whatever it is, the triple one. I'm sorry, did you just roll a
Enhanced log
Sharingan
pose.
dice?
I
Wow.
see that.
Yes, I can see that. You rolled a d20 and rolled a 4, and it looks like a fucking Sharingan.
Damn.
Anyways, there is the triple pose, just for general navigating, and then there is a single pose, an eternal pose, specifically for the island mentioned, Seafarer's Way.
Okay.
In which the note said to assist Agent Lotus with their mission. Other than that, other documents, you're probably not finding a ton in here. I would say with the 28, you would find mention of, just doesn't give a name, but it says it would be a document talking about a large marine base deeper in the New World.
Okay.
But it does not give a name. But it does mention that it mentions something about a Vice Admiral River heading there.
Okay. Okay. So we have the lead on River.
And Agent Lotus is a name you have come up from before.
Yes, Agent Lotus has something to do with Cloud's father. I do believe was involved in the process of either making or forcing him to make the armor that we found that one time. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and bring all of this stuff to Drake, and make sure Mantis knows I found stuff as far as locations and Admiral River, Vice Admiral River, and all that goes.
Okay.
One more piece of info I think you'd see is some warning to keep clear, all non-admirals to keep clear of the eastern part of the New World.
Okay.
That's where we're going.
So
it goes on to say that Captain Dreadma has been sighted there.
Oh. Okay.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Figures.
Yeah, I mean, I figure just at this point, it's extremely unlikely that we'd be able to handle a
Youngster.
you know, just Captain, like just him by himself, there's a small possibility of us actually being able to do anything.
Yeah, I will just take no, Animus would
Yeah,
think the complete
Not-
opposite. He
not
is
trying
Kaido
it.
level. Yeah, he is Kaido level of strength.
yes. Odds are absurdly slim that we would be able to do anything if we strolled up at full strength. He is by himself.
Yeah, if he is by himself, at most you're probably tickling him.
Yeah, my like, I don't know, rip his shirt or something, maybe. Assuming we could even touch him. And
He turned
But,
Tempest into a new shirt.
yeah, turn Tempest into a new shirt. But yes. I'm gonna go relay all this.
Alrighty. Drake. Drake.
Drake.
Drake.
He's muted and deafened.
That's not
Oh,
good.
I just got a message from him that says, "Be aware, my computer is having a mental breakdown." I think.
Oh, same though.
Awesome.
Okay, so you go to Mantis to tell him this.
Hello there.
So,
How are you?
so I was able to. I did some
Hey,
digging.
whoa!
And
He asked you how you are.
Hello.
Be respectful to your captain.
Hello.
Hello, Drake.
Is my computer done shitting itself?
I believe so.
Am
Not this
I?
day.
I don't know why, but all of a sudden everything froze.
Now, Animus, you be
Nice.
respectful to your captain, and you answer his question first.
Hit him with a fucking
I'm
bolt.
doing about as well as I could hope to be doing right now.
Good. No, what else?
I did go and do some digging in the captain's quarters, and I found some documents as well as whatever the enhanced log pose thing is that locks onto multiple islands and such. I was gonna bring that to Drake as well as I found a potential lead on River as well as a lead on where Captain Dreadmaw might be. However, I think going after him right now is a very, very bad idea.
Yes, I do believe he would take us out quite quickly, especially if
To be
admirals are
avoided
the
at
only
all
people
cost.
near him. Even we're not near an admiral, so
Yeah, we definitely
Yes.
don't want to be scrapping with both.
yeah, we got scared of a captain.
But yeah.
Well,
And I'm just gonna hand him the relevant documents as far as Agent Lotus and Admiral River are concerned, and I'm going to bring the enhanced log pose as well as the location of River to him as well, and tell him stock of our current supplies.
Does anyone want to share any of the info with Cloud?
no.
Animus would not be too keen on interacting with Cloud at the moment.
Cloud is
That dude did a
currently
blood
at
eagle.
the top. Cloud is currently at the top of the ship meditating. So, I mean, you can see him.
And I'll let him meditate. You know, I don't want to
I'm
be
sorry,
like
that
the
was a
guy
mistake,
who
I'm sorry.
messes with a man's meditation. That's just
So
rude, really.
Animus goes down and finds Drake.
So
Do you wish to approach?
I found some. Well,
Do
yeah.
you enter my abode?
Assuming you haven't barbecued another one of them, or the same one again, or something.
Oh,
But,
you're approaching me.
But I did go and find some supplies that you would most likely find necessary for navigational stuff. I don't know how we would use this, but I found an Eternopose to a island that the former captain of this ship was meant to go and assist
Alexa,
cap-
shut up.
an Agent Lotus with,
Okay.
and also the enhanced log pose. I just give that to him, and I'm just like, I don't know what that is, but I assume you know how to use that.
I'm gonna kill you, Alexa. Stop.
Oh my gosh, that was
Alexa,
a
shut
that was a
up.
viable threat.
Tempest, I call that. Shut up.
Marines!
Not you, stupid.
Shut into goth mummy. So anyway,
How to kill the tension in one go.
Just gonna kind of like look over with a tear-stained face. Let me see the log post.
and I'm just gonna hand it to him.
Can I also say like he used like some water to clean off his hand from the stuff?
Yes, I would hope so. That you didn't just stay down here that whole time and just keep it unwashed. Let it crust.
Crispy. I'm kidding.
Wispy.
Oh God.
Quispy.
Anyway, he's gonna reach out, take it, examine it, kind of holding it up to his eye.
Which pose?
I guess the far right one for beginning.
Hmm?
Are you taking the triple pose or the single pose?
Oh, I thought there was only one.
No,
We have a
he has
triple
two.
pose and a eternal pose.
Okay, I'm gonna take the.
Triple pose is the one used for general navigation in the New World. The single one is the eternal pose for Seafarer's Way that the captain of the ship was apparently supposed to go there to assist in Agent Lotus's missions.
Okay, is there any way I can change the 3-part one to just like a wristwatch thing like Nami has?
I'd say it probably is already like one of those.
Because I'm gonna put that on immediately. And I'm gonna get the second one. So what's the story about this thing? Here,
I already
Other-
explained. It's
I'm asking. Other than what we already know, do we know anything
What?
else? Do we want to go here? What's going on?
well, I mean, after we find some more supplies, I assume it's a fair distance away. I'm not the one on about the maps and such, which also surely there's a map around here somewhere for this side of the Grand Line.
Okay.
But yeah.
Can I find a map? Can I find a map of the side of the Grand Line?
You'll have to leave the under area.
I mean, I'm still down here I'm still down here.
Tempest watched
And
him.
Animus is also now down here.
Yeah.
Call me if I wake up.
I'll give him a thumbs up.
All right. He's gonna leave. Go try and find a map of the new area. Even though he is lividly pissed, he's still gonna do his job.
Give me an investigation.
You got it. 15.
15. I'd say you'd probably find a room that has a few maps in it. You'd find a map of the
Red line.
like the New Worlds. That's the word I'm looking for.
I hereby claim this room as mine.
It's more of an again, this is there is a captain's quarter on the top deck, and then there's the under area that has where probably most of the Marines slept, cooked food, and talked about shit.
Where's this? Like you said, it was a room. So is it not a room, just open space?
I would the map probably would be maybe in the captain's quarter.
Okay.
You maybe find
This
it in
map
there.
is now mine.
All right. is a map
I'm gonna go ahead
of the
examine
New
it.
World.
Can I pinpoint what island this eternal pose is
So
exactly focusing to?
we're going to open
Is it date
Handy
time?
Dandy Heights.
Woo!
Woo! I also just bought Trails of Cold Steel too.
There we go.
Oh,
This is you guys right here.
Oh, beautiful.
I know. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you.
perfect.
There you go. Real nice little ship. This is you guys. So Jake, you won by just looking outside. You can see an island in the distance, right here. It's like
Okay.
you're currently on like pretty much dead course for it. That's probably where the one of the needles of the triple pose is pointing towards.
Okay.
Meanwhile, the single one seems to be pointing a little bit farther to the left and past this island. And you
Okay.
find a map that kind of on the map you kind of find an island that kind of coincides.
Okay. Can I find the captain?
What do you mean?
I want to find the captain of the ship. I'm definitely not blanking on his name. Yes.
You mean your captain? I was like, you know where the captain of this ship is. He's down back on Fishman Island. You stole his ship.
My captain!
right
And then
through.
there's just a scene.
I forgot. The,
My Zelda. What?
Yep,
Just-
yep, that's the scene I was referencing.
I just imagine just him yelling up in the sky. Where's
Captain?
the captain?
He bursts out the captain's corner and goes, "Oh, Captain, my Captain!"
want to get your
Oh.
head up. Do you want to go to this island or the next one?
I will.
Well,
I
if we
will
have
say
little
just so you
freedom.
know. So you don't know anything about this island, but if this is where the Eternal Pose is, it is where the Marine captain was actively told to go to meet up with the Cipher Pole agent, Agent Lotus.
Yeah, I thought you said it was the next island after this one.
No. So this is the island you guys can currently see right in front of you.
Okay.
The one that the single pose is pointing towards seems to be this one that is a bit
Yeah.
farther away. So if you go to this one, it's very assumed that there's going to be Marine presence.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of relay that information to
As
Mantis.
it is where the Marine captain you guys stole the ship from
I don't know what
was being
happened,
told to go
but
before
my internet seemed to
you
take
stole
a
the
bit
ship.
of a dive for a second.
Well,
So-
potentially we have some at least of our Marine uniforms, so we could try to blend in.
Do
We
we
probably
know?
have. There's probably some extras on the ship at least. I know
Oh,
I'm
yes, the
not
ship's
there,
most
but I
likely
assume-
You
got
have
an
not
armor.
found any extra Marine uniforms. I will say that.
Damn, Marines with
Well,
only
you
one
only
outfit.
burned
That's
off the
kind of
face of a
gross,
guy,
honestly.
so
You
his
got-
outfit.
You got 28s. Oh no, those outfits are ruined.
Yes.
Aw.
By the way,
Because of the
my
face melting.
First off, one was a blood eagle. I doubt Cloud was like, let me take off his shirt first.
That's
we
the only way
need
to do
this
it,
nice
really.
and
Out of
pristine.
experience.
Anyways,
It's
I
like
I want to give a quick heads up. My internet suddenly took a dive for a minute, and
Yeah, no, we noticed.
okay, I wasn't sure, so I just don't know if it'll happen again. So just as a forewarning.
If you disappear, we'll see.
you two continue.
Okay, so then if we have no info on the first island, I do think we should at least approach the first island and then see if we have any scopes or any kind of similar thing on the ship, and then try to at least get a glance of if there's civilization or not. But we don't really have any points after that island to really see.
It's your decision, Captain.
I'd say we at least investigate the first island. It could just be a quick investigation. It could be a much more in-depth investigation, and it could better prepare us to kind of fill us in on what we could be expecting on the island after.
All right. And with that, he's going to pack up, start making his way towards the what's it called? Wheel thing. What's the wheel thing called?
The steering wheel.
The
Steering
wheel?
That's it.
What's the wheel thing
Hmm.
called? The wheel?
No, it has a specific name.
Helm?
the helm.
Yeah, that's it. The helm.
The ship helm,
Jane.
and then there's the boot deck, and then.
I'm
Just
also
And
a,
then there's
like
the
100%
booty.
achievement kind of guy, so we need to hit every island just in case. So there's achievements on that island that we're gonna miss if we don't get.
We're not gonna get the 100% explored achievement.
You gotta collect every single precursor orb.
Exactly.
If you know what
That's
that's
true.
from, I love you.
I need every
It sounds
Korok.
very familiar.
Mhm.
And check every single rock.
That's true.
I'm gonna find Everett under one of them. No reaction to that? Anyone?
I didn't hear what you said.
What?
What
I
is it?
said you're gonna find Everett under one of them.
That makes sense.
Your former captain.
I hope.
Oh my god.
I hope he be well.
This is where you've been.
Hi guys.
It'd be really awkward.
Guys, how'd you find me?
I'm just gonna drag him into the call briefly to do his character.
It'd be so awkward.
Because we're all traumatized out here. Captain, you're back! Strike goes back to immediately hating him.
I am washing dishes.
So what do
The
you guys
ocean
do?
sounds
Are
are
you
really oceany.
Yeah, he's giving. Animus is currently providing the ocean ambiance.
Yes, running water
Yep.
from in my sink.
Or someone going to the bathroom. I don't know.
Oh,
Let's hope it's the first one.
are we sure Cloud is just meditating? Because I feel like he might be pissing off the side of the boat.
Very Zorro activity.
Drake is walking. Drake is just staring from the top.
That is
of
not
the-
Zora activity.
Just choosing to ignore everything. Just
I mean, yeah, it hasn't
You might
happened
want
on
that,
screen,
not
but do you
on
think he
Yeah,
wouldn't?
thank you. That is kind
I
of
feel like
important.
he's at least a bit more decent than that.
Honestly, feels more like an Usopp thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You know, fair.
Usopp and Chopper because of Usopp's horrible influence.
Yes.
damn.
Listen. We said again. Zoro is like the really cool older brother of Chopper, who's always like really proud of his little brother.
Yeah.
While Usopp is the terrible influence on little brother.
He's that.
Chopper.
He's that friend.
And also, I'll say it again. I will never stop hating Usopp until he just please go back to being Sniper King.
Wait,
Yeah.
I thought his charge in Wano, like rescuing multiple of the Akazaya 9, was awesome.
I'm sorry. I could not excuse that. I'd be like, yeah, that would have point for him. He gained 1 point, lost 10 for telling Nami to lie. When he told Nami to lie and say Luffy would never become the king of the pirates.
bruh.
Oh no, her head's about to be crushed and smashed and about to die. everybody has had a moment where they're in a life-threatening situation, and they're like, "Fuck you, my captain's gonna become king,"
I mean, fair,
Yeah.
but I thought it
Including
made sense
Usopp
within the
himself.
situation.
including Usopp himself, and he tried to ruin Nami's.
Yeah, well, I mean, he strikes me as he's okay if he dies, but he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to see Nami die in front of him.
It doesn't matter. He still said what he said.
But
I
anyway,
didn't like.
And
I
welcome
didn't like when
back.
Usopp got into a fight with Luffy over the boat. That just seemed.
well,
Alrighty.
anyway, different. That's a different argument entirely that I would absolutely defend. But
So,
Yeah. I would also defend this.
I would
guys,
absolutely defend it and completely interrupt stuff.
defend what? I wasn't listening.
The-
The end.
Continue. Nope. One piece.
Yeah,
No.
ignoring.
No. I need to hear. We're not continuing until I get told now.
Okay. Water setting.
Marines!
Usopp. His rebellion against Luffy over the Mary.
Where it's like a huge actual fight.
Yeah, I can get why, and it's still a very good scene for me, and I can absolutely get why Usopp did it. He was still a bit stupid with it, but I could still absolutely understand him.
Yes.
Yeah. Justified reaction.
Like, there's no defending the action that it was idiotic what he did, but you can
Yes.
still understand why.
Yes. Anyway, carrying on.
Yeah, that was much more of a being driven by emotion. Anyways, though, so have you two made the decision to begin setting sail to the island?
First island.
Alrighty, Drake, you begin setting a course then. So set that course, Drake.
Yeah, I'm setting the course. I am
Do it,
doing
Drake,
the
do it.
same.
He's setting the course.
You're not doing it, Drake. You have
Course
to do
has
it.
been
Better,
set.
better.
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 Burn it!
Better.
A lick.
Hello.
If I had the thing for Rickroll, I'd play it right now.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Hello, nothing wrong.
Oh wait,
No,
copyright.
you guys hear click and it goes click.
Marines! And then disconnects.
Anyway.
All right. It is at this point, Animus and Tempest, your two prisoners begin to stir.
All right.
I'll just kind of yell out, "They're awake!"
Drake is immediately going downstairs. He's cracking his knuckles on the way down.
I know you two are just waking up now, but I don't advise you try to look at each other right now.
Cloud, are you
Highly suggest you keep
No.
your eyes closed.
And
are you
forward.
going downstairs, Cloud?
No.
You saying up?
Yeah.
All right, Mantis, are you going downstairs?
I do believe so.
All right, so everybody except Cloud. Does anyone want
Okay,
to
cool.
tell Cloud that they're awake, or just gonna leave him to himself?
I mean,
I
I
feel like
would
the
have
first
thought.
person to go near Cloud gets killed, so
Yeah.
I was
Who's gonna
under the
be the
impression
sacrificial
Tempest
lamb?
called out and let everybody know.
Yeah. That
Yes,
will.
but Cloud is deep in meditation right now. So it's up to you guys.
Just use message. Tell them to wake up.
Yeah, messaging Cloud and telling him that the prisoners are awake.
I block him out.
You can't, I don't think.
There's no saving throw on this.
Technically, don't they have to be a friendly or like ally? You would still be considered an ally, so
Towards a creature within range, 120 feet.
yeah. So yeah, you hear the words, Cloud.
You don't have to respond. Just
don't
you know,
respond.
you receive the message.
Okay.
I want to stay up there anyway.
Dang.
Just tell him I'm good.
Dang. And
I mean,
had
I would know. I would know he received it.
You can just tell him you guys take care of it.
I had an idea for a way to interrogate and to scare the crap out of him, and Cloud was needed.
I don't think intimidating them is going to be totally necessary.
Especially with the fucking body right next to them.
Nah, listen.
Dismembered blood angel with no heart.
Listen.
What do you think is gonna happen?
Listen, I had planned on doing like a Josuke thing. Have Cloud heal him up and then beat them up some more if they still refuse.
I'm not doing that. That would have to get me cut.
Nah, I'd sacrifice my own body for you to heal him.
I still have to cut myself.
So
This is in
anyway,
video. This is in D&D. No self-harm was in this making of the video.
Is it self-harm if
I actually have to disclaimer this.
No clouds were harmed in the making of this series.
Yeah, no clouds or human being was harmed in this making of the video.
You know, just to prove that false, I'm gonna come hunt you down and just like poke you with a pencil. Just enough to make you bleed a little.
Makes sense to me.
so
You actually do this.
I mean, I have your address.
Yeah, and on Twitch.
How do you know so much about him? every day, like, yeah, I got his phone number. Actually, I know his social
He
insurance
gave
number.
me his phone number, but he also ordered something off my merch store, and I can look it up.
nice.
Yeah.
I mean, if he does, I can sue him for breach of privacy.
So anyway, I'm going.
Try me.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah, I'm telling all your dirty secrets.
I'm just gonna.
Drake hops down the stairs, just shocking hands.
Burning flesh.
Shocking grass time, shocking grass time.
It's the smell of burning flesh.
Crispy time, crispy time.
Gather all
either.
around,
Man.
it's Crispy time.
Man,
Make
KFC's
it the
new
barbecue.
KFC's new slogan is a little weird.
Oof.
Not making barbecue tonight, boys.
Not as bad as Chick-fil-A's new deep frying method.
They're seasoned with sea salt.
Because I can still get sleep when she's in her room.
Wow.
She wakes up.
Anyways,
So
The silence.
I'm just gonna, as both of them are waking up, I'm just gonna say. So before either of you say anything, just know it is in your best interest to cooperate with us and answer the questions we asked. But also, I would advise against looking between yourselves.
I may have said no face melting, but there are other parts that can be melted.
Oh yeah.
Like fucking.
you guys already have kids, right?
And I'm not
Oh,
gonna
boy.
say that I vouch for myself, but I vouch for myself and for him.
One of them is kind of panicking a little, while the other just looks up at you, Animus, goes, "Damn pirates."
Yeah, it's what your third friend here said too.
Not all of us are trying to be, wanted to be pirates. I personally am just trying to protect my younger brother. So, I'm sure you all have you two both have some
He's going
similar
to spit in your
motivation.
face.
Okay. Just gonna single finger wipe that off. Okay. In that case, I think I might need to be a little more forceful. I tried the gentle approach, but you're not being very receptive right now. So, and I'm going to cast suggestion on the uncooperative one. Wisdom save DC 18.
a couple days after.
If yours doesn't work, I could also cast suggestion.
I mean 90 days.
21.
Wow.
Hmm. Okay.
I'm impressed, actually.
I know. But
My guy cracks his knuckles and goes.
Still gotta say what I was gonna say, even before it fails. Also, I would like you to tell us everything you know about
What?
the former captain of the ship, Admiral Sawyer, and also Commodore, and not Commodore, Vice Admiral River, as well as Admiral Phoenix.
Right.
Now Agent Lotus.
Well, okay, yeah, also Agent Lotus.
Um,
Anything and everything you know.
I'm just cleaning off my desk a little bit while we're
Fuck you, scum.
Oh.
And then
oh,
Mantis is gonna
fuck me,
cast.
If we're strong enough for clapbacks, then in that case, I'm going to mind sliver him without the intent of killing him, and then try again with the same suggestion.
Also, you want me to use my suggestion? It's a lower DC, but it won't be casting your
use-
spell slot.
Can I use my suggestion?
Shocking
That's
grab.
all suggestion at the same time.
All right,
Really late on.
No,
I'll mind sliver him, and then Drake can go. How about that?
Yeah.
Is that a wisdom saving throw?
Mind sliver is intelligence.
It's nat 20. What the fuck?
What?
Damn.
This man's
Men are
well.
wise.
This is the Giga Chad Marine.
All right.
Right.
Well, I would know it failed, so I just do it again.
I haven't really talked to Greg about that.
Well, we're gonna do this action style.
All right. In that
Because other
case,
people want to go.
Drake.
Yeah. We don't know how
All
she
right.
feels to
Just gonna kind of walk over
putting
that next
else,
Animus,
you
just glaring down at them.
taking care of her.
You're gonna tell them what they want to hear, or I'm gonna have some fun. His hand starts sparking a little bit.
All right, let's see.
This should be either intimidation, or I can
Well, I
do the thing.
They're gonna roll a thing. So again, the one on the left that has like not looked up was a bit panicking when he woke up. He rolls a 7.
Okay.
But there are a couple
The other guy
people that
rolls a nat 20.
Again?
Yes.
that her
All right. Then I get to do my thing.
everything
Roll me an intimidation, really quick.
So she does
You have advantage.
An advantage. Okay. That's 24.
like
All right.
how she did.
So you do succeed on intimidating the panicking one. You are going to fail on the other dude, though.
Wow.
Okay. So can I do my thing then?
Yeah, you could do your thing.
All right. Drake's gonna slowly turn his palm, and then just grab the cell, electrocuting it with everything metal touching it. So that
it would
goes
be-
to
it would-
chains.
That wouldn't.
It would be.
We be in a
they're
wood
not in
room, my guy.
Yeah, they're not in a cell. They do have chains and clamps that are putting them to the walls.
You
They
can
can't grab
touch his
those?
body.
I got those chains and clamps.
You can grab like one of them. for-
Yeah, I'll grab the one who isn't intimidated.
Who is or isn't?
Is it?
Isn't
Isn't.
Not.
Okay, so the nat 20 man.
Yeah.
You
This
grab
is
him,
nat 20 McGee.
you grab them, and roll me damage for shocking grasp.
Okay.
Oh damn.
7.
Guys, if we keep healing these guys, we could just keep doing small attacks and nat 20 them to farm style points.
You don't want to end up like him, do you? You slowly motions over to the melted face guy.
We just keep
I
doing
think
melee
we-
like
He
unarmed
doesn't have a
melee.
face
Yeah, he doesn't
anymore.
have the face.
Yeah,
I
was
cut
gonna-
off his head.
I was gonna
he's motioning
say.
over towards the body. Okay.
And I think so with the double nat 20s, I think this man is going to be like,
Oh, no, and I'm sure
"Ugh,
because she
ugh,
really was
Marine's duty to protect the world from you scum. If
Oh,
he died in
no.
that instance, so be it. The other one is going to be like, I don't want to die like that.
How
I
about
like
y'all
the other
take
one
our
more.
little friend here? I'm gonna point over to the one who's intimidated, and leave
You know what?
this one to me.
You know, I would like to turn to my hybrid form real quick.
Um, you want to break the ship?
Oh my god.
No,
You be big.
You
My
do be
hybrid-
quite
Big
large.
and your weight does matter.
It is not a very openly like even Tempest, who is not that small, or Tempest, who is not that tall. Even Tempest, like when you come down the stairs, you have to duck a little bit to be able to stand up straight in the underpart.
dang, I didn't realize it'd be that small. Anyways,
Well, it's
That's
a
what she
marine
said.
ship.
Well,
It's
yeah.
still bigger
Why
than
don't y'all
ours,
take
but-
our little
Hmm.
friend
Hmm.
here? He points over to the intimidated one, and why don't we separate them and leave this one? He points to the one who's not intimidated. Leave that one to me.
Okay.
So
I'm
are
just
you
gonna look
gonna-
at the
Are you
frightened
gonna
one.
undo the chains of the Giga Chad Marine?
No, the frightened
No,
one.
fuck no.
Okay, so you're gonna
The-
take the,
Again,
you're gonna take the
Giga Chad
frightened
was
one like
like
Bo-
upstate.
before doing anything, I'm just gonna talk to the visibly frightened one and just say, "You seem like you're a little more ready to cooperate than he is. Would you like to take a walk?"
Okay. Giga
Alright.
Chad Marine looks at him just like, you're a disgrace.
He lives. You don't.
Right.
You know,
Right.
sometimes disgraceful actions save lives.
You'll take the scared one upstairs.
And I would like to have Tempest's assistance with this one.
all right.
Just so he doesn't try to physically overpower me or anything.
Leave this one to me.
He's a little he is smaller than Animus, but he is a bit on the shorter side. Not super muscular. I describe him as early training with Garp Kobe.
Early, okay.
Yeah, like before they meet him again at Water 7.
Okay.
Well, I'll come with.
And I'm just gonna tell Drake, have your fun, but don't kill him.
Fine.
If
Hey.
either of them have information that could be potentially helpful, then all the better.
Besides, I kind of want to punch him myself right now.
I won't kill him. I'm just gonna make him suffer.
Alright, you take him upstairs. Drake, you're left alone with this man.
Electrical torture time!
Where's Mantis? Is he going with this?
Oh yeah, Mantis. Are you going upstairs?
So I was like, don't forget about the captain.
Yeah.
Are you staying
Well, you
with
know-
Drake, or are you going upstairs with Animus and?
Weak stomach? Question mark.
Oh, he can definitely handle it. I think Mantis will stay down and be like, he's got to make sure no face melting occurs.
Bruh.
Alright.
He's the last line of defense.
So
Animus.
Animus
Go to torture is just grabbing onto it. Shock. Until he
grabbing onto it. What are
the
you grabbing?
chains- The chains, his arm.
Just grabbing his balls and just start shocking.
Yes, if I need to.
Oh my God.
If I need to. Alright, we'll get this man
Animus
a
and
stick.
Tempest, you get up to the top deck with your prisoner.
Okay.
I'm sure I would still.
So,
I'm just.
seeing as you're ready to, you're more willing to cooperate, I'm hopeful that
I know.
we don't need to get more forceful than we already have been. With
Listen,
that
I didn't
display,
even want to join the Marines. I'll tell you whatever you want to know.
okay. Well, that makes things significantly easier.
My dad forced
So,
me to.
Go ahead and take a
yeah,
deep breath, then,
there's a
man.
lot of that going around.
Oh, God, I
But-
feel that, bro.
Before we relax at all,
Just one of those.
what do you know about the whereabouts, general combat ability, basically just general overview of any vice admirals, admirals, or anything that you think we should immediately be concerned about? Because personally, I don't want to see any more of us die.
Well, um, the most, I guess, officer that I know the most about would probably be my former captain.
The former captain of the ship, then.
Yeah, it's Captain Ronco.
Okay. Well, what do you know about him? Is he a devil fruit user? Particularly proficient with hockey?
It's, let me think. He uses a. Oh God, what is? It's this. It's like a. I'm sorry, it's hard to describe. Like it's some contraption that goes on your arm, and you like hit a button and a blade pops out.
Okay.
Out of D&D, he's trying to describe a Assassin's Creed wrist blade.
Yeah, that's definitely
Yeah.
what I was thinking.
Yeah,
Hidden
that was my
blade.
thought. Yeah.
He's very quite proficient in that. He specializes in speed, from what I've seen.
Okay. And do you know anything about the particular mission he was meant to assist with before we commandeered this ship?
I heard some of what was it?
And I just
Seafarer's Way, I think, was the island.
Yes, I read about
Um,
that. Do you know any
so
details
we-
about the mission?
We had just left the Grand Line. We'd gone down to Fishman, and we were going back up to go to that island, but we got a call from Captain's boss, the Admiral, Admiral Sawyer, who asked for assistance capturing some pirates.
And I assume that would be us, correct?
I think it was you. There was also there were some more Bloodsea pirates apparently down there.
Yes, they did not survive the encounter with the Cipher Pole agent. He specified Cipher Pole, but we didn't. I don't think we got a name. or
You
anything.
guys killed the third in command?
So I'm just like.
Of the Bloodsea Pirates?
I mean, we didn't know that, but would he happen
they
to?
were
And I'm gonna
definitely
gesture.
not-
I'm gonna gesture to the bracers. Was he wearing something? Does he wear something like this?
No, that looks like there's some wanted posters in the room. There's a dude, like a goldfish dude. Those look like something he was wearing. If
Yes,
I
that
remember
would be-
correctly, he's a lieutenant of the third in commands.
You know, we never wanted to run into trouble with the Bloodsea Pirates either, but they have literally attacked us on sight at every turn, and we have just defended ourselves.
I
true.
get, you know, the Marines would be like, oh, but you're pirates and all, but I've encountered the Blood Sea Pirates before. They're literally the worst.
Yeah,
that
we've
tracks.
noticed.
They tend to just attack what seems that they want to attack.
Fair. Doesn't seem they haven't shown themselves to be particularly receptive to reasoning or anything of the sort. But truthfully, the same can also be said of all the Marines we have encountered. Our dear Vice Admiral River. Well, now she's a Vice Admiral, but when we first encountered her, she was a Commodore, and she had her own little private island of mind slaves she made. And that companion, who unfortunately sacrificed himself to allow for our escape, was one of her victims. She torched his home when she saw.
No, she didn't.
Well, okay. Admiral Phoenix torched his home or at least gave the order when he was spotted traveling with us.
And when we say torched his home, the entire island was in ashes.
That's horrible. I don't know much about her.
Yeah,
Other
and
than that, she's quite famous in the Marines right now for just rising the ranks quickly through at certain accolades.
do you know if her actions are indicative of the Marines as an organization, or if they're people working with Phoenix and just her inner circle?
I don't know. I like I said, I know nothing about her. I just know she's very well respected within the Marines for the most part.
Okay.
Although I have heard that what was his name? Admiral Diamond. I've heard Diamond isn't the biggest fan of her.
Okay. So it's possible she could at least be reasoned with.
Admiral Diamond is a dude from what you gather from him.
Whoops.
All
right.
I'm sorry. Would I should finish the question you asked me earlier. We were supposed to go to Seafarer's Way after helping with the assistance of capturing Marines to help. Apparently, Agent Lotus has some like testing facility set up there, and we were told to go assist with transporting some parts from that island to another. I don't know what island. It's just what I heard some of the veteran Marines talking about.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right.
Is there anything else you can tell us?
I mean, what is it? What else? No, I mean, I can try to the best of my abilities, but they usually just have me cleaning the deck.
Mm-hmm. I'll just look over at him to see if he has anything else.
I'll let you know if I think of something, but just know I greatly appreciate your cooperation.
I don't have my
Also, as we've kind of relaxed to this conversation, I don't get the sense he's lying or anything, do I?
No, I don't think we even need to make a roll for that.
Okay.
He is quite terrified of you all.
And
I
Rick
think
has
my son
muted himself.
Scream. Sorry. I was freaking stuff.
You guys all hear Thunderbringer playing from down below.
Oh, don't worry, I got you.
Do I need to
And
mute
it's
my
just
stream?
This is a
Yes.
sudden scream of mad,
Done?
tortured
Yes?
alive.
You know, just go for it. I'm not getting any money from YouTube.
Pride is a damsel in distress.
Oh my god, what's going on? Oh, my ears.
Wow.
Oh boy.
That's what you hear
Anyway.
from down below. Drake has an amazing singing voice.
We don't
Definitely,
normally-
he got it from. I mean, considering his father is the one singing that song.
So
Especially
we don't.
especially psychotic Drake is great at singing.
We definitely don't resort to this very often.
Honestly,
What are you
Actually,
talking about?
ever. This is the first time we have ever done this. We try so hard to not become monsters ourselves, even though we have our own little goals and have to keep just clashing with monsters no matter where we go. It's very refreshing to have someone who cooperates with us.
now
Anyways, I got
this does bring a slight issue, though.
Um,
What are we gonna
That
do with
being?
you?
I mean, it might be good.
If you stick around with us, then who knows what the hell the Marines themselves will do about it.
I know.
That'd be fine if you just wanted to leave me on an island, preferably
I mean-
a populated one.
Throw him
Yeah.
off board.
Well,
You're not up here.
populated island is probably something we could arrange.
Thank you.
Listen, at the least, I'm the first mate of the crew. I'll see about talking to the captain. We'll see about getting you at least well fed enough and all that. We'll try to treat you nice. Not sure about
Well-
some of the others, but
Unfortunately, unless your buddy starts cooperating very readily and very quickly, I don't know that the same could be said for him.
Be honest, he's a bit of a dick.
He
Sounds
might die
like
soon.
it.
So.
You're not up here.
This is Drake. This is just out of character. Me.
Make sure they don't connect.
Anyway,
Leave me alone.
all right. So then, if you want to get dropped off at an island, we'll probably have you stay hidden for the time being.
yes, we
yet
wouldn't
again.
want the Marines spotting you traveling with us, or even just finding you again.
I wanted
They'll probably assume you're dead, but you might want to ditch the uniform.
I plan to.
I have
And here's the other thing:
soy-
if you're wanting to, in case something. Okay, rude. If you're wanting to, I'd gladly help train you and get at least a little bit stronger in case you need to defend yourself better.
We are not adopting this Marine.
I'm not talking about
Can
adopting.
you hear me?
Just for the time being, he's with us.
Tempest is
More like a catch and release program.
Cole 2.0, a little more inferior though.
If we
Hey,
don't Drake
will
will
you-
torture him relentlessly.
You have to respond to the word coal.
We have to wear these
I-
clothing, this hat.
I'm gonna recommend everyone not to
almost
do
here.
that.
Food's almost here.
He might
Okay.
die faster.
So, does Cloud actually talk?
Is Cloud
I
even
just tell him
aware?
to... No, I'm aware.
I got lazy.
I just tell him to sit right next to me as I meditate.
The Marine?
Yeah.
Okay. That would be
So I'll be right back.
Do you?
Alright,
I mean,
before we get to
Do you
Drake,
want to get it? Or do you want me
we're
to?
gonna go to Cloud.
Yours is more
Cloud,
flexible.
you were meditating. You are what age were you when you lost your parents?
It's been... I know I said 2 years. I'm 19. That would be 17? 18?
You're like 16, 17, 18, somewhere around there.
Yeah. Young.
Okay. So we'll say for this purpose, we'll say 16. You're 16 years old. You are sitting in a workshop. In front of you is sitting on a chair, stored in kind of molten sword in front of him, with a hammer in another hand, chiseling away at it. Would look very similar to Cloud's picture, but a bit shorter hair, and it's got like his beard. He's got a bit of a beard that's filled with gray as he hammers away at this sword. Cloud, what is the name of your father?
Oh shit! Give me my background. I gave it to you. I know I gave him a name. Where is it? Here we go.
Oh, we should probably go get some more seeds.
I did not give him a name. Well, shit.
It's time to name him then.
Are we recording a character sheet?
No.
Oh.
What would his name be?
Wait, hold on. I can probably make some more.
Oh yeah, Cloud. This is for you.
I will kick you from this call.
Blame him. He told me to hydrate.
What? No.
Sir, I got the proof right here.
These count as foraging, or
He's lying.
Oh, well.
I'm looking. We can say his name is Drake for now until I find it final.
His name is Drake.
You know what? It's Aiden now.
Alright, your dad's name is Aiden. Hey, while we're going through the story, think of your mother's name as well.
Mary.
Alright, Aiden and Mary.
I already
Do
have
me a
it.
favor, write that down in my DMs.
Yep, I was ready to do it.
oh no, I'm not
Your
Give
father,
me your
Aiden.
mother's name.
Your father, Aiden, sitting across from you, hammering away at a sword, teaching you how to smith. At the moment, he's teaching you the basic knowledge that you yourself know of sword maintenance after he finishes quenching a blade that he was working on. Yeah, I speak up and goes, it's about time you came to me, my boy. You want to know how to work on that sword of yours?
Of course, Dad.
Very nice.
Oh, it's such an innocent and sweet little Cloud.
I can do some innocent and sweet little things.
They have
like,
not met Marines yet.
He has not become bloodthirsty yet.
One day he's gonna discover Marines and just go crazy.
He shows you sharpening the blade using a whetstone on the end of it. Teaches you and he goes, now you need to make sure not to do it too much, just to scrape away the dullness that has accumulated. The more you use it, the sharper the blade will get, but at the same time, the more brittle it becomes, and the more likely it is to break after a swing.
Cloud just has stars in his eyes, like he's learning and loving it as well. The brightness is just there.
Alright. Well, how about you go gather the fish from the dock from the neighbor James, bring it back to the house, and we'll have dinner with your mother. Tomorrow, I will begin teaching you how to forge your own blade, my son.
Okay.
In this memory, you go down to the docks. You find your neighbor. He's got a big basket of fish for you, and you prepare to start taking them home. And as you approach your home, you're coming up the pathway up to your house. You see smoke in the distance of these purplish flames rising up.
I'm already headed there.
I just
Not like we can
immediately
go very
check it
far with
out.
our pickaxes the way they are.
Cloud drops the basket of fish, and he sprints towards his house,
But you know what? It does have your
engulfed
picture.
by these purple flames.
So you will get a sword upgrade when
There's
you come down to level 9.
many of Marines gathered around
It's a better sword than the insect one.
his house, and he sees his friends, his family. Yeah, but mainly he sees friends of his,
Other than that, it's
neighbors
just a
and
sword.
people of his town he lived in dead on the floor. He sees some of their bodies charred and burned.
Mhm.
He sees his mother room, and in the middle you see a tall woman. That I want to. I feel like we did a picture for her, but I don't remember.
We did. It is in
D&D chat.
D&D. If you go up, it is.
You don't have to break any of the rocks. This one has
Uh,
that one already.
God damn it! It's been so long.
Oh, maybe not.
We should have.
There. I thought we did, but I don't see it.
On this one.
Posted in general?
Yeah, did you touch this?
I mean, you were not prepared.
Oh, the coal mine has a
Nope.
hole in it.
We're not. I swore we had a picture for her.
I remember you just took it from Rustage.
Yeah.
No. That was the green fire lady. I swear I had a picture for her. Oh, that. Oh.
Did I tell you that Wizards was explaining more on the masteries? Right?
Alright, so what's my name? I zoned out.
No.
I thought
No,
I
no.
heard something.
We're looking for a picture,
My bad.
Well,
but we might have lost it.
I still think that there's certain schools you can't get like certain spells for.
I don't think we have a picture actually.
I mean, you
It's
can get
kinda
like
weird.
the TC version, but that's about it. I wanted to break that rock and see if there's gold over there.
Damn, I thought we did.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I thought we did too.
Like, I swear we did.
I remember.
Maybe
a
I should look at
purple
my
one.
own files really quick and just see.
Hey, we made it to 95.
Is there a flaming purple person?
No, because we're in 20.
Those dang purple people.
That's racist.
Well, I was gonna say the song "One-Eyed, One-Armed, Flying Purple People."
Matt's just like,
Those purple snakes, they always had it out for me. Purple versus the green snakes. It's the battle as old as time.
Wouldn't it be blue
No.
it is
or
purple.
yellow? Oh,
Purple. We did mention that last time.
Basically, after gold, iridium's like the strongest after it.
Let's see. I found a picture of a Susano. We could use that.
honestly, it's up
Dad?
to you.
No, that's okay. Jesus. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that would work. Honestly, would work pretty well, actually.
Okay, just put it good.
I don't know if I can. I don't know if this is safe for work.
Ah.
Fuck it, we're gonna do it anyways.
Okay, Tempest, just don't look at D&D chats.
Yeah, hold up.
I'll let you know if it's actually safe.
Don't worry, I'll just like hide the Discord
Full
window.
disclosure, it looks like someone like just took Vivi's bomb and changed them.
All right, hold on. Okay, let me look at this.
Alright, Ethan. It does look like her mother.
But
Yeah, no, I'm sure this is fine.
I don't think
she's over here killing these slimes. And she
There.
goes, "That's a bad
You get 5 seconds of glory, everyone. Do what you will.
And she's
Bunch of
I was
holes.
gonna say, show us more.
Okay, so what we're gonna use now. You see a tall woman holding your father by the throat as you run up. These purple flames emulating off of her.
Or send them to you. So I'll send them to you, Foxfields.
Cap.
Ones that she has.
He's just speechless, also slightly stunned and terrified.
Your dad, Aiden slightly turns and sees you.
Okay, hold on.
Come
Well, no,
Get
so
away.
it just
as he's being like slowly choked out,
you should be
and as at that point you feel a gun hit you in the back of the head, and you wake up from your meditation. I want to be clear, the gun hitting you in the back of the head was in the flashback, not arrow.
Yeah.
Some random person shows up right behind Cloud himself.
Well, there was a stowaway on the boat the whole time. We just didn't notice.
You open your eyes to
Yeah.
see the sea before you.
Do I sense the Marine?
I mean, he's behind you with Animus and Tempest.
I just tell him he can be up here.
He'll very nervously come and sit down. Hello.
Hi.
My name is Paul. It's nice to meet you.
I'm Paul. I'm Cloud.
Nice to meet you, Cloud. He is a bit terrified of you.
I'm not even looking at him with murderous intent.
I feel like you probably aren't even looking at him.
I'm not. No,
His
I'm just
eyes
looking
still
at the ocean.
closed?
No, they're
Oh.
open. They were looking at the sea. I just told him to sit.
Alright, Drake, are you here? You step away.
He said BRB in D&D.
Okay. Hold on.
What does Animus and Tempest think about this situation?
I'm just gonna stick a little close.
You shocked that Cloud is letting a Marine sit next to him?
I'm worried what might
yes.
follow afterwards.
It's quite surprising. You know, it's like seeing a unicorn.
Nah, I think it'd be more common to see a unicorn than this.
You know, fair.
I just tell them to go back downstairs. I'm not gonna do anything to the man.
Mommy got you food
Okay.
too, don't worry.
All right then.
You go
And
back
Mrs.
down
just
there.
gonna trust it and go back downstairs.
But if you go back downstairs, the man is probably very unconscious.
No wonder.
Tasers from his balls.
What the fuck did you do, Drake? Did you text him this?
Jake said he was gonna tase his balls.
Did he actually? I didn't fucking realize.
I mean, it definitely came off as a joke to me, but
You know what? You know what? It's
It
not a
doesn't
joke
have
no
to be
more.
balls. It doesn't have to be balls. He's just been tased all over.
Nah, balls is funnier.
He's been
Balls is the
lightly
most
charged.
pain.
He's about a medium rare right now.
Whoa!
I don't want to think about it.
you know,
Lightning
doing
is
this while it-
stored in the balls.
lightning is stored in the balls. You know, hold on a second. I'm gonna check something.
Searching up if balls can hold lightning.
No.
I'm guessing Tempest is still up on the deck.
Yep.
I am just gonna send a quick DM real quick. There is not a specification about something, so conferring with the DM.
We're sending the sending the
Oh, I just got back in yet.
Sorry, guys.
Bless you.
As I kept looking, we can just use
Maybe
this
close out of your game and then.
for Admiral Phoenix instead.
Isn't
Put
she
it for
part of
more-
the gold episode? Or
I
gold
have no
movie?
idea.
So okay. I'll be right back.
No, I would not, Thanos.
Okay, how about disadvantage?
I would say probably you would not be able to do it.
Oh,
This is not something you are super proficient at. Remember,
Despite-
we said the
despite my practice from like
Yes.
day one.
that is a willing target.
Me. I was the willing target.
I mean, I wasn't trying to do this to Cloud. I was trying to read his mind.
I'm not a
Then-
willing
then
target
that's even-
anymore.
You've made my point more. You have even less practice.
Oh, so wouldn't I know you're there at this point?
Suggestion is virtually the same thing, just more gentle.
Oh, so about the
No,
resistance
no.
to mind attacks.
So, well, we'll continue on. We'll say Drake has probably thoroughly knocked this man out. What are you guys doing now?
I have a question. Do I know
What's
the other organization of the Marines?
What do you mean?
Sword?
Sword is usually kept pretty under wraps, so probably not.
Alright. Metagaming. Let's not do that.
Like most Marines would have no clue about the
Sword, yeah.
the dinosaur dude. So-
Yeah.
I doubt most pirates would.
I was just wondering. I
What do you guys
honestly
do?
ask the Marines backstory. You don't have to make up a backstory. You could just tell him that he did.
He'll talk about how his, His dad was always a very, like tough macho man style of dude, and him himself was not always that strong. This kid's probably like 19, 20, maybe younger than that.
Younger than Cloud.
Yeah, he'd probably be a little younger than Cloud, probably like 17, 18. He'll be like, my dad really wanted to always really toughen me up. Instead of show me an inch of love. So he shipped me off to the Marines the moment he could.
And your mother?
She died when I was really young. Not really remember her that much.
I just pat his shoulder.
Oh, her big brother Cloud.
No.
How like what? No. He'll wipe a small tear away and keep going cute. Right, the rest of you. Animus, Tempest, Mantis. What do you guys do? I was about to say, don't everyone jump at once.
Well, I mean, seeing as he's now unconscious, I'm just going to shake him awake. Just being like, hey, we're not done yet.
You get a bucket of water and you throw it across his face.
That works. Colder the better.
Oh god, that tastes horrible. He has like a fat lips, like god, tastes horrible. From repeated shocks to his mouth, probably.
Ready to cooperate yet?
I don't know. Let's see if he is. Hold on. Here we go.
Jesus Christ. Just give him to Cloud.
That's the wrong thing. Rolling. It's a good old 18.
Okay.
I might go down there, I swear to God.
It's just look up and be like, oh, fuck you.
Okay.
I'm not sick.
Well,
I'm not sick. Oh god. Give me a second. He like throws up a bit. It's like, I gotta tell you shit.
Oh boy.
okay. Well, if that's the case, I am just going to I'm going to cast suggestion once more. He seems pretty beat up. I don't want to physically harm him, but I'm going to do the same thing as before.
And going through his spell slots.
Yes. Because I could just arcane recovery these back.
Just long rest, goddammit.
I mean, I don't imagine we'll have time to sleep before reaching the island.
Who knows?
How's that wisdom save? Hello?
Yeah, a second.
Okay.
Let the man cook.
He's cooking.
And just remember, folks, when Animus sits there and says something along the lines of, oh, I'm cooking, you best be afraid.
Greg too, because he could be melting your face.
The man is possibly cheesing a boss again.
Yeah, he
You know?
succeeds.
Did you only have enough
Okay.
for
Wow.
two?
Well, in that
I'm
case,
I might suggest him and go like, just listen to everything he says.
Bruh.
do you have it?
I never.
don't think you
I
do.
have suggestions.
How many do you
I do.
How?
It's a snake thing.
Oh.
How much
I guess
gold?
like his eyes get
So-
like real Jungle Book swirly.
No, you have to have coal in your inventory. Well, in
So, okay.
your
I am just going to. Is Mantis down here?
He has succeeded suggestion twice now.
Okay.
I think at some point the spell is just not going to affect him.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
so that does bring me to what I was about to say. You know, I'm gonna establish a message with Mantis specifically,
This Marine
Okay.
might as well have hockey.
and I'm going
He's
to
somehow succeeding this shit.
turn away from him so he can't lip read me in case that's somehow an ability he's holding. Hang on to.
He has Sharingan.
I'm just gonna turn to Mantis and
haven't.
say, you know, this guy's uncooperative ability may actually work to our advantage a little. So, since he is notably unwilling to communicate with us, I think this would be an excellent opportunity for me to practice my powers against an unwilling target.
Oh, indeed.
So I say we
Invade
keep this
his
one
minds.
alive for at least a little while, and I just practice day and night as long as we are sailing. This just becomes this will just become what I do in place of reading until he either dies, we kill him, or circumstances.
Hopefully this works because I spent all
Sounds
my-
good. I give you the full go ahead.
Thank you. And with that, I say we just gag him again, and leave him down here.
Alright.
Well, dang.
Speed growth.
And while I assume we're still sailing to that one island.
10% faster.
Yep,
So
Drake
if we
sucked
don't
the
have-
horse, but then he came
At
down.
least the ones that it's on.
yeah. Would we be arriving there that day, or would it still be like a day or so?
I'd say you could probably get there within the day.
Okay. In that case, I would like to arcane recovery my stuff back. So I'm now at full strength again. Just, so long as we don't run into another absolute shenanigan where we can't get off the island.
Well, okay, so right now it won't work. Once we get the
I have to look at someone really quick, just make sure or something.
was it the money bundle?
Normally, I practice my abilities with Cloud, but
So we need
this would be
25,000.
an opportunity for me to try new things that I wouldn't be comfortable doing on someone I'm okay with. Well, I'm not okay with accidentally hurting.
Then we'll get then we'll be able to go to the skull caverns. Yeah.
Just what? How y'all doing?
So we're keeping the uncooperative one alive on purpose.
Yeah.
We're also keeping the one who cooperated alive on alive.
Yeah, not decided not. The decision seems to be that this one doesn't deserve to die.
You
Yeah.
guys will begin to head towards the island.
All right.
I assume at some point Drake would either agree to this plan or just simply go back to steering the ship and navigating.
Probably. Probably have to promise him he could kill this one when you're done.
There's a specific thing I would like to try to replicate that I haven't exactly figured out how to do yet.
But anyways,
That should theoretically be
guys-
possible.
you guys, it won't take you that long to get to the island. It's getting a little dark out. But you guys will soon approach this unknown island. You definitely see there's civilization. There's like a port and a town you can see as you pull up.
Are there
Um,
civilian clothing on the ship?
Yeah, you actually don't see any marine ships. That begs the question: are you guys gonna try to disguise this marine ship? in
I was
any
talking
way?
about civilian clothing.
Oh, on the ship itself?
on the ship.
No.
All right.
No marine uniforms either.
No, it doesn't seem like it.
Man, they took all their luggage off when they disembarked.
Oh no.
Anyway,
You get the sense they were transferring over to the admiral ship.
And there's my unconscious.
all right.
And Dr. Harvey's
So, to prevent any potential, I suggest
That's only-
one of us stay behind until either someone comes to, retrieve us, because we don't exactly want anyone wandering too close to the ship and potentially hearing our little guest.
I'll do it.
Mhm.
So, you guys gonna disguise your ship in any way? I mean, there's not much you do, but you're gonna lower the marine flag or anything.
Lower the flag for sure.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You guys pull into port.
Woohoo!
I don't assume we would have time to paint it or the means
Is
of
there even
painting
any
it.
paint at all?
Bruh.
Just start.
There's no paint.
Just start milking the prisoner for his blood. Have Cloud painted over.
I mean, if you want me to.
Go ahead, use my blood to heal him up a bit. Get more blood.
That's not how that works.
Nah, close enough.
I will not heal him,
Or
regardless.
oh. So I did the one where you get more wood.
Anyway, I am staying back.
You can do the opposite. See how you like it on the opposite side.
I'm gonna go see if there's a blacksmith.
I will also be disembarking.
As it up, the first thing you would notice is a local tavern. It's quite a small town. There's not much. Kind of seems to be a tourist town almost. How a lot of people come through.
Okay.
Where would you guys like to go?
I'm gonna see if there's a blacksmith.
There does not seem to be one.
Well,
I would like to go looking for food supplies.
There's a
Yeah, that
tavern.
does seem to be.
Yeah, there's an annual trout derby
all right.
today.
Is there a shipwright or anything of the sort?
Not that you can see.
Paint supplies?
You fish for a rainbow
Well,
trout.
I'll
Paint
just-
supplies.
I'll
Come
tag
on,
along
guys,
with
let's
Animus.
start working on the ship.
Ooh,
All right, so Animus, are you gonna go to the like tavern area,
rainy fish?
see if you can either get supplies there or find an area that does have supplies?
Sure.
I'll just follow him.
And depending on
What's Mantis doing in all this?
catch, if you get one with a
I don't know, Mantis, what are you doing?
tag, then
Well, I was thinking about paint supplies, but
exchange
yeah.
it for rewards.
Hmm. I might just follow. There's no blacksmith. Is there like just generic
They're going
places
to the
to
tavern
purchase
right
items?
now. They're going to the tavern right now to find out.
Yeah, I'll go to I'll follow at the tavern. I've actually got money now that I can spend.
Right?
I know, it's
Ah.
crazy.
So, Jake's probably with you as well. That or he's watching the unconscious prisoner at the moment. I know Cloud stayed on the ship with the conscious Marie. But, so, we'll say at the very least, you three. You three go to the tavern. It's not that busy. It's a guy at the table polishing
Oh, I said I think it was
a glass. There's a table with with an old man, like prospector hat on, monocle, shirt torn in half, and he's playing cards with this very drunk brown-haired man. And there's a little kid watching them. And yeah. Other than that, the tavern's kind of empty.
Hey, do you guys happen to know where we could find some food? Just not food as in sit down and eat, but like stuff we could transport. We're looking to head back out to sea shortly.
You're selling supplies, are you? You come to the
Yes.
right place. Dusty Dan's is the finest tavern and store on this island. It is also the only, but it's still the best.
You know what? I can
Alright,
respect
very
it.
well. I hope this doesn't mean monopolized prices or anything like that.
No.
Well, anyway.
Starts putting up a sign
Slowly
with,
changes
with
the price.
immediately
What do you
just
mean?
$102 for a double Mr. Krabs.
Okay.
With Jesus.
So
This healing potion is
The
always
old man
$5,000.
The old man goes, "Flapjack, I win again."
very nice. We're looking for supplies. Say something like
Done.
maybe close to a month's worth of food for about
Mhm.
6 people.
We will open up the shop for you guys.
We will not include the marine.
To
No
get
marine.
access to the shop, you gotta order a drink.
Okay. I mean,
But then it's buy one get one, right?
No,
Ah, this guy sucks.
strange policy, but no other options right now. But yeah. What do you got?
beer.
Real specific. Okay, why not? And Animus is just gonna order one for himself. Unless he sees something ridiculous about the price tag or whatnots.
Oh no, they're pretty cheap. They'd be like 5 gold.
Okay. Well,
Actually,
there
we'll
goes
say
5
less than that.
gold.
They're 2 gold. We'll say
There
2
goes
gold.
2 gold.
Multiple.
Are you all gonna get one?
I'm
Brandon,
sure.
Why not?
You hear the old man go, "Hey, give me one!"
I'll pay for the old man.
Don't worry about it.
And
Think it-
the brownhead man, he goes, give me one as well. I'm beat you this time, Gary.
You know what? I'll pay for their drinks.
Right? You two get a drink. Tempest, you take them
Oh, yeah.
over their drinks. Much obliged, stranger. Care to join us for a game?
No, I'm good. I was never good with cards or anything of the sort.
Oh, it's all a game of luck.
Animus just hears cards and is just like, ooh.
Animus is Animus appears out from behind.
Cards, you
Materializes.
say?
Yeah, orange ticket or
It's like the Mike Wazowski meme.
It's because the brown hair. Sit down, sit down. We got ourselves a game going.
Animus will sit down.
He takes the deck and he, even though he's drunk, is pretty impressively shuffling it, and sit down and goes, "Oh, what's your name, stranger?"
Gonna give Animus
boy.
a look. Just
Name's Jeremy.
My name is Steve.
Nice to meet you,
My
Steve.
God.
Jason.
Chicken jockey?
Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
I definitely thought about saying I am Steve.
He'll say, "Nice to meet you, Steve. The name's Jason. This is old man Jerry," and he'll extend his hand out to shake yours.
Have old man into your name.
He will.
That is his legal name, actually.
He will
gosh.
accept
Like,
this
his-
He was
handshake.
born.
His birth
parents
certificate says
hated it.
"Old Man Jerry."
Wow.
This is little
Nice.
man. This is little man Roger over here, and the little kid goes, "Hello."
Oh my god.
I'm sorry,
His
but
parents were
Wow.
like, one day
Is
this
this
will
the
fit him.
spoon incident? You know what I mean by this.
I do.
what? I'm not gonna question it.
No, don't.
He'll extend his hand out to shake yours, Animus.
Accepting the said handshake.
He'll give you a nice firm handshake, and he'll deal the cards.
sunfish.
And we.
You guys just go ahead, take care of the shopping. I'm a little occupied right now.
We're gonna. I'm gonna roll 2 d20s, and you roll a d20 yourself, Animus.
Can't not one.
Oh, got a point.
All right, so you have no idea about Jason's hand. Old man Jerry has his cards backwards. So, he's just looking at it and
Okay.
goes, "Ah," and he'll look at you both and goes, "I'm a shooin'."
I won't let you go fish. Now let me catch you.
How much what?
Old man Jerry goes, "I'm a shooin'," as he looks at the back of his cards, and you can literally see the cards he has. He's got like a 2 and a 7.
What card game are we playing, by the way?
Fuck it, we're playing poker, I guess.
Okay. So a 2 and a 7. Like He doesn't appear to have any pairs or anything,
No,
seeing as he's holding his cards backwards.
yeah, he's got a very bad hand. He doesn't even realize he's holding his cards backwards.
Actually, you can still
Wonderful.
play with a 2 and a 7. It's just slightly impossible.
Are they
All
suited?
right.
So you got like you with an 8, you have a 4 and a 5 of the same suit.
Are you gonna
Okay.
cheat?
Not yet.
Listen, at least he's honest. He's willing, just not yet.
Jason is going to flip over the first card. It is a queen.
Okay, what's my hand looking like?
Again, you have a 4 and a 5 of hearts.
Just think
Okay.
poker.
Well, yes. Normally you start with like 4 cards, don't you?
Poker?
No, you start
Yes.
with 2.
No, you start with 2.
Oh.
You want to play old poker? Go right ahead.
I've never actually played poker.
We're playing Texas Hold'em, I believe. What I think is the most common version of poker.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Too bad Drake's not here.
translate for me. Don't know what that means.
Texas
You have a-
Character
you
would know
have
what
a-
that means. Me as person
you have,
doesn't
like-
know what that means.
You have like no. You don't really have a hand at the moment. It's not that good.
Okay.
At least it counts towards our
He's going to take about 200 berry and put it on the table. You have to either match that, do higher, or